The NBA draft is just around the corner, and as the basketball world turns its gaze towards the Barclays Center on June 22nd, one thing is already crystal clear. The first overall pick is hardly a mystery. But don't be fooled into thinking that means the excitement is lost. Oh no, quite the contrary. The San Antonio Spurs are all but certain to make French prodigy Victor Wembanyama their franchise centerpiece. The Spurs will have their man, no doubt about it. It's the second draft pick that holds the key to a world of intrigue and speculation, and is a potential game changer for the Charlotte Hornets. The Charlotte Hornets find themselves at the crossroads of destiny. With Victor off the board, they have an incredible opportunity to shape the future of their franchise. And with their electrifying point guard LaMelo Ball already leading the charge, they have some decisions to make. One name that has been buzzing around for a while is none other than G League Ignite's sensational playmaker, Scoot Henderson. Scoot, who is widely regarded as the second best player in this draft class, seems like a natural fit for Charlotte. But with LaMelo Ball firmly established as the Hornets' floor general, some eyebrows are being raised. Now, if Charlotte decides to look past Henderson, they have another intriguing option in Brandon Miller. Miller would complement Ball's playstyle, bringing a much-needed dynamic presence on the wing. But this pick isn't without its complications. During the 2022-23 season, Miller was unfortunately associated with a tragic shooting near the Alabama campus. Naturally, concerns have arisen, casting a shadow over his outstanding on-court performance. But today, I'll not be focusing on Miller, but I'll be on Scoot. Join me as we dissect the potential impact of Scoot Henderson on the Hornets. Will he be the spark that ignites their championship aspirations? Or will they veer in a different direction? Now, you've probably heard the saying, don't draft for fit. Go for the best available talent and figure the rest out later. Well, that's the mantra echoed by many scouts out there, and many believe that to be Scoot Henderson. When we talk about Scoot Henderson as the potential number 2 pick, most of the conversation revolves around how well he would fit alongside LaMelo Ball. And it's a valid point to consider. Both players are known for their exceptional ball handling skills. However, let's not forget that LaMelo has also displayed an impressive ability to shoot from beyond the arc. But the Hornets' decision on whether to draft Scoot shouldn't solely revolve around his fit alongside LaMelo Ball. No. There's more to it than meets the eye. We need to think about what Henderson's future will look like, how much better he can get, and most importantly, how he'll contribute to making his team better. After all, the ultimate goal is to win championships, right? When it comes to Scoot, there is one word that comes to mind: relentless. The kid attacks the rim Ja Morant-like. Think of a young Derrick Rose or a Russell Westbrook type player, and you're on the right track. Scoot's aggression is off the charts, and he's not afraid to put pressure on the backline of NBA defenses. Scoot's potential is through the roof, but there's a catch. He's primarily focused on one position, and in today's NBA, where versatility is key, that could be a cause for concern. The league is shifting towards a more positionless approach, and Scoot's ability to guard only one position could be a limitation. But we'll know that can change under the right development. Standing at 6'2" and weighing in at a solid 195 pounds, Henderson has got the physical attributes to hold his own against point guards. He's got a well-built frame for his size, and his defensive skills are quite promising. Scoot has definitely been working on his jump shot, but it's still a work in progress. Last season, he shot 27.5% from beyond the arc, attempting 2.7 shots per game. Not too impressive, but remember, he's still developing. LaMelo and Scoot. Now let's address the fit with LaMelo. Some might say it's not a perfect match in the backcourt, but Scoot ain't worried. He's confident in his abilities and believes he can mesh well with Melo and the team's style of play. In his own words, he said, "I think I fit in with Melo and the way they play over there. I think I can play off the ball and on the ball." You see, LaMelo has had some struggles when it comes to driving to the basket effectively. His slender frame and below-average vertical athleticism have hindered his efficiency inside the arc. And this is where Scoot's skill set complements LaMelo's game. Henderson brings that element of finishing at the rim that the Hornets desperately need. With his strong frame and ability to attack the basket, he could be the missing piece to unlock LaMelo's potential. Plus, let's not forget, LaMelo is a fantastic catch-and-shoot player. So by utilizing Scoot's playmaking abilities, the Hornets could move LaMelo off the ball occasionally and let Scoot set the table for him. On-court production. In 19 games with the NBA G League Ignite, Scoot averaged a solid 17.6 points, 5.1 rebounds, and 6.6 assists per game. And despite standing at 6'2", Henderson has a long wingspan of 6'9", which allows him to be a beast on defense. He's even more impactful than other guards his size. Henderson's athleticism is off the charts. This dude can make plays happen on the offensive end. Whether he's attacking the rim or setting up his teammates, Scoot knows how to ball. He's got that playmaking ability that keeps defenses on their toes. The Hornets are at a stage where they need to grab the best talent available, regardless of position. And Scoot will be the best talent on the board when the Hornets are selecting. Intangibles. Hailing from Marietta, Georgia, Scoot comes from an athletic family. And when I say athletic, I mean it. His pops is a trainer and a coach, while his mom holds it down in healthcare administration. Together, they've built a basketball training complex called Next Play 360 right in their hometown. But wait, that's not all. Henderson's got 3 sisters who've dominated the college basketball scene at the Division I level. And back in high school, Scoot even shared the court with his older brother, CJ, at Carlton J. Cale High School. Henderson's upbringing has helped shape his competitive mentality. He's got that undeniable competitive edge that sets him apart from the rest. As he puts it, "I just got that dog in me." That mentality is exactly what the Charlotte Hornets need. A squad hungry for veterans and vocal leaders. You know, it's not every day that a rookie steps into the NBA and immediately becomes a force to be reckoned with. But Scoot has both the tangible and intangible qualities to make it happen. He's not just about putting up numbers. He's about taking charge and leading his team to victory. That's the mark of a true leader, my friends. Off-court issues. Now, we all remember the Miles Bridges incident that rocked the Hornets organization last year. It was a tough time for everyone involved, and the team doesn't want any more off-court drama. With Bridges appearing likely to suit up in a Charlotte jersey this season, adding the extra baggage that comes along with Brandon Miller would not be wise. According to authorities, Miller was the one behind the wheel of a vehicle that contained the gun used in the tragic shooting death of Jamia Harris. This incident took place back in January, down in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And here's the kicker. Miller's own teammate, Darius Miles, is now facing capital murder charges as a result. Now, let me make it clear that Miller was never arrested or charged in relation to the shooting. Sources say he even cooperated with law enforcement. But here's the thing, even though he may not be legally implicated, the whole situation still casts a shadow on Miller's character. It's a red flag that we can't simply ignore, and it might just be a glimpse into his decision-making abilities moving forward. And let's not forget how this incident affected Miller's game. It was crystal clear that the aftermath of the shooting had a significant impact on him. In the NCAA tournament, he struggled big time, shooting an abysmal 19% in 3 games. And to top it off, Alabama, the #1 seed, got knocked out of the tournament. Miller's final performance was a mere 9 points, shooting an atrocious 3 for 19. You see, when you're drafted 2nd overall, the expectations go beyond the basketball court. The NBA is a billion-dollar industry, and teams like the Hornets are invested in their off-court image as much as their on-court success. It's a delicate balance. Take, for example, Ja Morant. Now, he might not have broken any laws, but a recent video of him waving a handgun around in the car has put him in some serious hot water. These incidents, even if not criminal, can tarnish a player's reputation and affect the team's image. The Hornets should learn from such situations. And now the Hornets have an opportunity to make a smart move. Scoot could not only contribute on the court, but also spare the team from any additional question marks. The Hornets will be securing a promising talent while protecting their brand. The Hornets front office has a tough call to make. But you know what? No matter who they choose, Charlotte is about to add a young player who can make a real impact and help them secure their first playoff spot since 2016. But here's the thing. Right now, we can't predict who the Hornets will ultimately select. It's a mystery. Charlotte hasn't won a playoff series since the 2001-02 season. That's a long time. But guess this draft pick is a golden opportunity to set the foundation for years to come. It's a chance to turn the tides and change the narrative. Now, who will the Charlotte Hornets select with the 2nd pick? Will they roll the dice on Scoot Henderson, an immensely talented point guard? Or will they opt for the promising wing in Brandon Miller, despite the off-court concerns? The answer will undoubtedly have a profound impact, not only on the Hornets' future, but also on the landscape of the entire NBA. Let me know your thoughts in comments below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date with all the latest NBA content. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, take care.